Hello everyone, I'm Lucy. Today, I'll take you on an exciting story, but before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! My parents had split up ages ago, but when my mom passed away, Dad brought me to live with him and my brothers. Hi, I'm Aurora. Don't forget to like and subscribe. The first time I walked in, I saw a guy fixing the light in the living room. Hey, I'm Aurora. And you are? He shot me a glance, then said flatly,
Arthur.
And that was it. He went right back to work like I wasn't even there. Embarrassed, I dragged my suitcase upstairs. On the way past the kitchen, Arthur was cooking. How was he? In two places at once. A toy plane flew straight into my forehead, knocking me to the ground. When I looked up, I nearly fainted. 3 Arthurs were staring at me. That's when I learned the truth. They weren't clones. They were my triplet brothers, Arthur, Albie, and Andrew. All right, time to introduce myself. I'm Aurora, your younger sister. They just looked at me like I was some stranger barging into their house.
You can stay here. Just don't bother us.
Yeah, not exactly a warm welcome. At dinner, the 3 of them sat across from me like we were from 2 different planets. They looked and acted exactly alike. While I couldn't have felt more different, I copied them, spreading blue cheese on bread, took 1 bite and almost gagged.
Don't try to.
I wasn't faking, I just wanted to find something in common. It took me a while to tell them apart. Arthur was the tough martial artist, Albie was quiet and a great cook, and Andrew was the Shark Tech guy. But no matter how hard I tried, they stayed distant. Honestly, I felt pretty lost. One afternoon, I caught Arthur staring across the street. His eyes were locked on a girl in the tailor shop. You like her, don't you?
None of your business.
Busted. His face said it all. Embarrassed, he walked off, but I ran after him. Want me to help you talk to her?
You could really do that?
Trust me. So I pretended to be a customer. After a little small talk, I got close to Daisy, the shop owner, and learned her type: gentle, smart, skillful. Meanwhile, the only image in my head was Arthur punching a sandbag like a maniac. Yeah, not exactly her dream guy. This was gonna be tricky. That's when I got a wild idea. Andrew could pose as Arthur. With his charm, this would be a piece of cake. It took a lot of begging, but he finally said yes. Probably more for Arthur than for me. I watched Daisy leave her shop and gave Andrew a push, just like in a rom-com. A bump, an apology, and boom, they started talking. Things were looking good, so I texted Andrew to grab a bouquet for her. He quickly made up an excuse and slipped away, but out of nowhere, a creep showed up and started harassing Daisy. What the fudge? Andrew still wasn't back. While I was panicking, Arthur came charging in like a storm and taught that thug a lesson.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, thank you. Your hand's hurt though. Come by my place. I'll bandage it.
Mission accomplished. Arthur got close to Daisy, and it wasn't through some stand-in. That's when Andrew rushed back, panting, bouquet in hand. I tugged his arm. Let's go. Our work here is done. Andrew said he had to head to the lab, so I walked home alone. On the way, I spotted Albie working at a restaurant. It looked like he was working here. I noticed he was doing everything while the others just stood around. When he accidentally spilled a glass of water, the manager chewed him out like he wanted to humiliate him in front of everyone. Yeah, he was clearly being bullied. I waited until his shift ended. Late that night, Albie came out looking exhausted. I handed him a cold drink.
Why are you here?
Saw you working, so I thought I'd wait and walk you home. It didn't say much, so we just walked in silence until I broke it. Your job doesn't seem great. I mean, your coworkers.
My manager hates me. He sets me up just to mess with me. But it's fine. I can take it for my dream of opening a restaurant. This is nothing.
Maybe it was nothing to him, but not to me. I couldn't just let it slide. When I got home, I told Arthur and Andrew everything and pitched a plan. Arthur would pretend to be Albie and give that jerk manager a taste of his own medicine. The next morning, Arthur walked into the restaurant wearing Albie's uniform. While Albie and I hid outside, eavesdropping. The manager started barking orders right away.
Don't forget to clean the entire shop, and the bathroom too. Hurry up, we're opening soon.
I'm the chef. My job's to cook cleanings for the janitor.
How dare you talk back to me? You need to be taught a lesson.
He swung at Arthur, but Arthur dodged easily, his martial art moves sending the guy crashing to the floor.
Remember this, I'm not someone you can push around.
I'm sorry, I won't do it again.
Seeing his pale face, Albie and I couldn't hold back our laughter. The next day, Albie came home grinning.
The manager got fired. Everything he did to me was caught on camera. Aurora, Arthur, thank you both.
It's thanks to Aurora. She's helped us a lot. Sorry for how I treated you before.
No worries, we're family, right? And just like that, the distance between us started to melt away. For the first time, it felt like we were becoming a real family. Later, I reached for the TV remote, but couldn't find it. Suddenly, a robot rolled over and handed it to me.
My new invention. I'm entering it in the robotics contest.
I believe in you. You're totally winning first prize. On the day of the contest, I showed up to cheer Andre, but he was nowhere to be found. Then a contestant named Ben walked onto the stage and started presenting his invention. My eyes went wide. Holy guacamole! The robot standing in front of him, that was Andrew's creation. I didn't even think. I just marched straight up onto the stage. That belongs to my brother, not you.
What nonsense are you spouting? Someone get her out of here.
You're a fraud. Just then, someone grabbed my arm. It was Andrew.
Stop, Aurora, let's go.
He pulled me off stage and straight outside. What's going on? Why does Ben haven't your robot?
What's done is done. Just let it go.
No matter how I pressed him, he wouldn't say another word. Because of me, the contest turned into total chaos and had to be postponed. That night, Dad stormed home, livid.
Aurora, do you have any idea what you've done?
I just stood there, totally clueless about what was going on. What do you mean?
Because you embarrassed Ben. His father fired me.
But Ben stole Andrew's invention.
Andrew agreed to give it to him.
He pressed his lips together, saying nothing.
Everything was perfect. I was about to get promoted and you ruined it all. Get out of this house. I don't want to see you again.
I never agreed to do that. You forced me to give up my invention just so you could climb the ladder. You never cared about how I felt.
You've never cared about us. It's only since Aurora came that this place has felt like a home.
If you kick Aurora out, we're leaving too.
So, we moved into the small house where Mom and I used to live. It wasn't big, but it was warm. I caught the boy staring quietly at Mom's photo on the table. Mom always missed you guys, but Dad never let her see you.
So it wasn't Mom who abandoned us.
We hated her. All these years thinking she left. That's why we hated you too. We were so stupid.
My heart ached for them. They'd grown up with no mother and a father who never cared. No wonder it was so hard. But now we've got each other. Let's make this home a happy one. I encouraged Andrew to enter the robotics contest again. His talent deserved to be recognized. Meanwhile, Albie started his own restaurant, and I helped him out whenever I could. For a while, things felt peaceful, until trouble walked right in. Then he came to the restaurant, ate, then claimed he found a cockroach in the food total cap. Everything Albie cooked was spotless.
I've got video proof. If you don't want me posting it online, we can make a deal.
What do you want?
Steal Andrew's design for me.
So that was his plan all along. If I refused, Albie's restaurant would be ruined. The day of the contest, Ben strutted on stage with his robot, but when he commanded it to bring him water, the robot tossed the drink right in his face. The whole audience burst out laughing. Yep, I'd given him Andrew's design, just with a few tiny numbers. Switched around, the robot started shaking, then froze completely. Andrew ended up taking first place, and the crowd went wild. Ben, on the other hand, couldn't handle it. His face turned red, and he came charging straight at me.
You're the one who rigged this, aren't you?
Before his hand could reach me, another hand grabbed his wrist. It was Dad. I froze in shock.
Don't you dare touch my daughter.
He stepped onto the stage, voice steady and clear for everyone to hear.
At the last contest, I was the one who gave Andrew's design to Ben. I'm ashamed of what I did. I'm sorry for the damage I caused.
The truth was out. People started booing Ben, calling him out right there in front of everyone. His glare burned into me.
Just wait. I'll make sure your little restaurant go down with me.
Oh, really? You mean the part where you planted that cockroach in our food? Yeah, that's on video. I pulled out my phone and showed him one of our regulars had been vlogging and caught his dirty trick on camera. Once I post this, the whole world will see exactly who you are. When we left the hall, Dad was waiting by the gate.
After our fight the other night, I thought long and hard. I realized I've been a terrible father. I'm sorry. Please give me a chance to make it right.
Honestly, what he'd just done on stage already spoke louder than words. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is owning up and fixing them.
Hi, I'm Tina from Poland. Please like and subscribe. I was born into a super rich home. My dad owned the largest store in the country. And my two brothers were billionaires as well. My long brown hair and my blue eyes caught the attention of everyone whenever I went out with my dad.
Wow, your daughter is so beautiful.
People would shower me with all sorts of gifts. I loved it a lot. I mean, who wouldn't? I would always want to go out with Dad. But he wouldn't let me, and he had his reasons. I was the only girl in the family. My mom left when I was a baby. When she left, Dad said I became really sick. I was taken to the best hospital in the country. They did all they could, but I didn't get any better. I spent a year in the hospital, and eventually I got better.
I'm so glad you're fine now, sweetheart.
Since then, my dad and brothers walked on eggshells around me, and they spoiled me silly. They bought me the most expensive gifts. My dad even got me the most expensive necklace in the world. I love them, but sometimes they do too much. The only person who treated me like a normal kid was Jerry, our next-door neighbor. Jerry and I were inseparable growing up, and we had the best time together. When people made fun of my long brown hair, Jerry always defended me. We would play silly pranks on my brothers, and laugh as the pranks played out. That all changed when Jerry's parents decided to move to another country. Jerry's mom got a sweet fashion deal in Paris, and they had to move. I was devastated. I wanted to sneak Jerry into my room so that we could start living together. But my brothers found out, Jerry left, and I was all alone. It took me a while to make friends in high school, even though I was the prettiest girl in school. I had gotten so used to Jerry that I couldn't just flow with any other person. One day I was on YouTube watching Luna videos. When I stumbled upon a channel, it was Jerry's. He'd gotten so big and handsome. He was a popular chef in Paris with over 10 million subscribers. I stayed up all night watching his videos. I wanted to drop a comment, but I didn't know what to type. I was scared that he wouldn't remember me anymore. Meanwhile, I'd gotten into a nationwide beauty pageant, and I was one of the favorites to win. That was all my dad talked about.
You need to win the pageant, sweetie, whatever it takes.
I would always feel the pressure choking me when I went to school. Diane, the only person I was able to bond with at school, noticed and tried to take the pressure off.
Let's go to your favorite restaurant. I'm sure you'll feel better after.
We went to the restaurant and she got me my favorite meal. I smiled as the waiter placed the food on the table. And just as I munched on the delicious meal, the cutest guy walked in. Every lady in the restaurant stared and was in awe as he sat by the window. He looked at me and with a gorgeous smile he winked. My face turned red and my heart raced as he winked. I quickly looked away and focused on my meal. Just as we were about to leave the restaurant, I slipped, and I was sure that I would fall. But the cute guy caught me.
You should watch where you're going. I should be the one falling, not you.
Why would you fall?
I would fall for you, of course.
I giggled in excitement as my face turned red. I looked at Diane, who was already dancing in the corner.
I'm Brian. How have I not seen such a beautiful creature like you around here before?
You didn't look closely enough. I'll see you around.
I grabbed Diane and we rushed out of the restaurant. Since then, I met Brian every time I went to the restaurant. He would come over to me and we would start talking. Turns out he was pretty funny and smart. I became so fond of him and we spent even more time together. Date one night, and when we returned, he walked me to the front door and planted a kiss on my lips. I was so excited because I had wished that Brian would be my first kiss. I began to really like him. And it turns out I wasn't the only one. My brothers and even my dad loved him.
He is the son of the wealthiest man in the country. We need the connection, honey.
He helped me with my preparation for the beauty pageant. And with time, we became a power couple in school. Apparently, Joy, the biggest bully in school, was also a contestant in the beauty pageant and was obsessing over Brian.
I wonder what he sees in you. Things he doesn't see in you, apparently.
She did everything in her power to stop me from dating him, but she failed miserably. Her face would turn red when she saw us together after her failed attempts. It was so hilarious. I got to school one day and I got the biggest shock of my life. Jerry, my runaway neighbor, was sitting right next to my seat in class.
Jerry, what are you doing here?
I ran to meet him and he met me halfway. He lifted me up and hugged me tight. Wow, he even looked way cuter than in the videos. Brian saw us and he quickly moved to hold my hand.
Who is he?
Oh, this is Jerry. We were close friends when we were much younger, but he's a huge star now.
Huge star? How come I've never heard of him?
Don't mind Tina here, I'm just a chef.
What are you doing here, though?
Oh, I moved back here. My mom wants to spend more time here, and I miss this place as well.
I was so excited that I hugged him again. Brian pulled me back and placed his arm on my shoulder.
It's good to see you, Jerry.
I waved at Jerry as I walked out of the class with Brian. The wonderful memories I shared with him growing up rushed back to me as he smiled at me. He came to my place after school and we spoke for a long time. He told me all about Paris, how he learned to cook, and how he became a teenage sensation overnight.
My mom helped me with everything, and that's why I love her so much.
I'm really happy for you, Jerry, and I'm glad you're back.
Just as Jerry was about to leave, Brian walked in.
Oh, Jerry's here.
I was on my way already. Let me leave you two alone. Good night.
Jerry sounded so cool and mature, and he was dressed well too. Brian and I spent time together, but all I could think about was Jerry. I started spending more and more time with Jerry, and I began to realize just how funny and smart he was. Whenever his brown eyes stared at me, my heart would melt, and I could feel the butterflies in my stomach dancing. I was falling for him, and honestly, I loved it. Brian, on the other hand, had been buying me nice gifts since Jerry came back. He even got me a very expensive car, which I really loved. One time I was walking with Diane, and all of a sudden I tripped, and as I was about to fall, Jerry, out of nowhere, caught me. He held me in his arms for a while, and I just stared into his gorgeous eyes. He reached out to kiss me, but Brian walked up to us that moment.
What's going on here?
I pushed Jerry aside and ran away. I was so confused I didn't know what to do. The day of the beauty pageant grew closer, and I began to panic.
Don't be a baby. We've practiced, and I've helped you a lot. I'm sure you'll be fine.
He sounded so much like a jerk, but he was right. We had practiced so much, and I could feel the confidence building inside of me that all crumbled when Joy the witch accused me of stealing.
She would never do that.
Yes, she did, and I have the proof. She stole my expensive necklace and hid it in her locker. I saw her when she did it.
You're such a liar. Why would I steal your cheap necklace?
Why don't we find out if I'm a liar or not? Then, open your locker.
To my biggest surprise, the necklace was placed on one of the books in my locker.
How did it get there?
My jaw dropped as the principal picked up the necklace. Everyone looked at me weird, including Brian. My dad and brothers were certain that when I was called into the principal's office that I couldn't steal. They had bought even more expensive necklaces for me. So why would I steal one?
You are hereby disqualified from the beauty pageant, and you must serve detention for a week.
I ran out of the principal's office crying. I couldn't believe it. Everyone would think I'm a thief and they wouldn't believe me anymore. Jerry walked out of the shadows and he came over to me.
Hey, I heard what happened. Are you okay?
Leave me alone. Jerry, I know you think I'm a thief as well.
I could never think of you like that, and I know very well you are not a thief.
I'm glad you believe me because no one else in the school does, including Brian.
I don't know what to do. I started crying, and that was when Jerry moved closer to me and hugged me tightly.
Just ignore them. We'll figure something out. Trust me.
My first day in detention sucked. People looked at me differently, including the teachers. Jerry then came and made everything easier. We spent time together in detention and we got even closer. He stayed with me all the way through, and he also walked me home just to make sure I was safe. The beauty pageant was days away, and the entire country was buzzing because of it. Joy was the clear candidate to win, but there were talks about McKeely winning as well. She was my favorite. She was so pretty and kind. She had the cutest blue eyes I have ever seen. Jerry made sure I continued with my practice, even though I didn't want to.
You can still be called back in for the pageant, so you need to be ready.
On my way back from detention one day, I felt really sick. My knees became weak and I was dizzy. I fell to the ground and was rushed to the hospital. When my dad got to the hospital, he demanded that I'd be transferred to the same hospital I was admitted to when I was much younger. I was in a coma for 2 weeks. Everyone was worried sick. Brian, who had disappeared since Joy accused me of stealing, came back and stayed by my side. Jerry was there too, and they both argued from time to time about who deserved me more.
How could you abandon her when she needed you the most? You don't deserve her.
And who are you to decide that? She's my girlfriend, and there is nothing you can do about that.
The doctors ran some tests, and they found out I had a rare kidney disease and I needed a kidney transplant. Dad couldn't be the donor because he had the same disease. My brothers were on a very important business trip, and they weren't even told that I was in the hospital. Diane gave excuses and Brian ran away again. Time was running out and I needed a donor quickly.
I'll be the donor.
Jerry stepped up and he donated one of his kidneys. The surgery was successful, and weeks later I was discharged from the hospital. I got back home and continued the preparation for the beauty pageant with Jerry. Some days before the pageant, The school found out that Joy planted the necklace in my locker just to get me kicked out of the pageant. She confessed after she was caught trying to pull the same trick on Michaela. She was suspended and I was called back in for the pageant, just like Jerry had predicted. I became so nervous when I got the news. Sweat poured out of me and I felt a tightness in my chest. Jerry noticed and held my hand gently.
You'll be fine, Tina. This is what you trained for, and I am so proud of you.
He smiled at me and I hugged him tightly.
What would I do without you?
The day came and I was well prepared for it. I wore my finest gown. Dad had just gotten it for me and it looked absolutely gorgeous. My brothers hired the best stylist in the country, and she did a wonderful job. They all sat in the front row and they applauded when I stepped on stage. I nailed the many questions I was asked and felt my confidence building as the show went on. After what seems like an eternity, it was time to decide the winner. We all held hands and hoped for the best. Michaela got second place with a standing ovation, and my name was announced as the winner of the pageant. I was so happy, tears rolled down my cheeks. But out of nowhere, Brian came on stage and held my hand. I yanked his hand off and walked down to where Jerry stood. Brian ran to meet me and he grabbed me violently. Jerry intervened and punched him right in the face.
Leave her alone! You don't deserve her!
Brian ran off crying like a baby while Jerry held my hand gently and smiled at me. My heart melted and my face turned red.
You look really beautiful.
Just kiss me already.
He leaned in and gave me the warmest kiss ever. I held on to him as everyone cheered us on. It was the best night ever.
Hi, I'm Audrey. I was born in a crazy family in New York. Please like and subscribe. My Mexican mom was so proud of her language that she never wanted to learn better English. Dad would say mean things with a smile to fool her all the time, and I hated it.
Wow, this stew tastes like mud. What did you do to it, you insane woman?
What you telling me? Do you like?
Estoy contenta.
As a kid, I never had the courage to tell Mom what a jerk he was, 'cause I knew she'd be sad. But every time he did that and smirked at me, I knew that Mom would soon catch on to his words, and it would end bad. And over time, Mom learned more English from her neighbor friend, and she realized that all these years Dad had just been giving her hatred. Their fights got bigger, and one day, when I was in the 7th grade, Mom finally decided she wanted a divorce. When I had to choose a parent, of course, I chose Mom. We took off to Mexico that same night. Mom, are we going to Grandma's?
Oh, Misha, amor. Grandma moved away a long time ago, but we have a new loving family here.
A new family? The cab stopped at a huge mansion, and a strange man ran towards us and hugged Mom. He also said something to me, but I didn't get a word. Mom then took me to a room, and it was all ready for me. Mom, what's going on? Who's this man? As Mom started telling her secrets one by one, I kept sinking deeper into the bed.
That's Carlos, and he used to be my boyfriend long ago. If your grandma hadn't forced me to marry your dad, we would have been a big, happy family already. And you know what? He has a son your age, Matthew.
What was I just hearing? Mom, I left my school, my friends, my whole life in New York for you, and you created your own family here and didn't even tell me about it? How could you keep all this from me? She kept explaining, but I just asked her to leave the room and slammed my door hard. It was so much to take in, and I just wanted to cry. Suddenly, I heard a loud, non-stop knocking on my door. Who is that? Okay, wait, stop that, I'm coming. And I opened the door to find a boy standing outside grinning at me. Who are you, man? Lost your way?
Shouldn't I be asking you that? But your mama. Well, now our mama said,
Matthew, go meet your sister.
So here I am, Hermana.
What? Whatever, don't call me that.
Mama didn't teach you Spanish? Also, I heard New Yorkers are very stylish. But look at you, you're worse than my ex-girlfriend. Hey, that's a joke, okay? Don't cry.
Can you do me a favor and please get the heck out of here? I made him leave, but he left loads of mud on the carpet. That night at dinner, Mom introduced me to everyone, and Carlos even made a toast to me. But after that, they all started talking in Spanish. Was I invisible? I stood up to leave. Then Mom held my hand.
Where are your manners? We're having family time.
Family? You all are clearly a family, Mama. Excluding me. I don't even understand your language.
Oh, Misha, amor.
Just use the language of love. It's easy, try it.
Mom, can't you see I feel so left out? But you're just joking about it. I shook her hand off and walked up to my room. The next day, I was joining school and thought at least that would give me some relief. Until Matthew came and sat right next to me. Holy moly!
Hey, better not tell anyone we're related. And can you please wax your mustache? People will think you're me.
It's not my problem, you've got a girly face. He hit my face with a book, and suddenly the teacher yelled,
"What's going on there?"
Ma'am, can you believe it? She's asking me to be her boyfriend. But I told her, I already have eyes for you.
I was sure the teacher was going to kick him out now, but to my surprise, she giggled.
Oh, stop it, you.
What? Who was this boy? Soon I realized Matthew was the coolest kid in school. All the girls and even the teachers adored him for his crazy jokes. Not me! I hated him even more because he spoke in Spanish with Mom every time I was around. I felt like an alien in the house. That Christmas, Carlos was gonna host a grand party, but I wasn't interested. I think I have an important exam that day, and in the evening, I have dance practice.
Liar! We don't have any exams on Christmas. And dance practice. You can barely walk.
Ugh, I was gonna kill him. Seeing Mom and Carlos's faces, I could tell they wanted me to attend. So I reluctantly said yes. And the party wasn't that bad. I got to meet a handsome boy, Leo.
Hey, I know you must already have a boyfriend because you're so pretty. But I have to say, you have the most dreamy eyes. I've been watching you for hours.
OMG, that made me blush. Thanks. Actually, I don't have a boyfriend. Yet we exchanged numbers and started hanging out. He seemed really cool. But one day, when Leo and I were having lunch in the school cafeteria, Matthew appeared out of the blue and pulled me aside.
Have you gone mad? Why are you sitting with that jerk?
He's not a jerk. He's my friend. Maybe future boyfriend. And why do you care anyway?
Listen, he's not a good guy. He flirts with everyone, and God knows how many girlfriends he has.
Look, who's talking? The one who flirts with teachers. Just leave me alone, okay? I can handle my own life. I knew he just wanted to spoil my first real relationship, so I ignored him and left with Leo. After that, we started going out more often. One evening, Leo invited me to his house for a party, and I was having a great time. As we were dancing, Leo suddenly pulled me closer, and my heart skipped a beat.
Oh, Hermosa, thank God you flew all the way from New York just for me.
He held my face, and we kissed. Suddenly, someone kicked Leo hard, and he went flying into a wall. Matthew, what are you doing here?
Just protecting you from this virus.
He took my hand and started walking out, but I pushed him away. You crazy idiot! You're the virus that's destroying my life. Why can't you just let me breathe?
Breathe all you want, but see this first.
He took out his phone and showed me Leo's Instagram page. It had a video of me and him kissing under the caption, 100th kiss from a New York chick. The page had videos of him kissing 99 other girls too. It looked like one of Leo's friends here had been making our video and was broadcasting it live for him. I jumped on Leo and scratched his face.
Ah, the New York chick has gone crazy like her mad brother. Someone save me!
Shut your dirty mouth! I trusted you, you mud mind. And I started pulling his hair like crazy. Matthew gave him a nice punch and then took me home. I felt really embarrassed for not listening to Matthew before. He'd only been looking out for me. So the next day at school, I sat next to him.
Not so worried about this life-destroying virus now, yeah?
I realized it's better to have him as a friend than an enemy. I thanked him for the night before, and he just laughed and hit my face with a book again. As days passed, we became good friends. I also decided to talk to Carlos and Mom and apologize for being so neglectful. But they surprised me instead.
Princesa, we have some exciting news for you.
Sí, mija. Your 15th birthday is coming. And here in Mexico, we call it quinceañera.
But why do you want to do this for me? You know, after I've been, well, not so nice.
'Cause we're family, estúpida.
And you're no less than Matthew to me. I want to do this for my daughter.
I felt so stupid for not seeing this before. These people really cared about me, just like the family I'd always wanted. On the day of the party, I could already hear music and people laughing and talking. As I got ready, I walked out all dressed in their traditional way, and everyone clapped for me. Just then, Matthew barged into the room looking mad.
Stop the party, Papa. This girl doesn't deserve any of this love and attention.
What?
Matthew, calm down. Audrey is your...
Nothing. She's my nothing, Papa.
What's gotten into you, man? I was horrified when I saw what he had in his hand. It was my diary. Oh my God, no!
After all this effort we've been making for you, this is what you really think of us? You suck!
Matthew, enough. What are you talking about?
Oh, let me read it out loud, Papa. This place is hell on earth. I hate their food, their language, this house. Carlos is so loud and annoying. Why is he so desperate to be my dad? Probably because his own son is a loser with half a brain. They're both stupid and I deserve better.
There was a pin-drop silence as everyone stared at me. You should have never taken my diary, you jerk. And yes, I wrote this, but that's when I first came here. I was having a really hard time adjusting. I was just mad, and I didn't really mean it. This is not how I feel now, Carlos. Mom, I promise, I really like being part of this family.
You're not part of this family, Audrey, and you never will be.
And before I could stop myself, I said the stupidest thing ever. Oh, shut up, Matthew. You're not part of this family either, 'cause you're adopted. It was something Mom had told me once, and Matthew didn't know about it. Now he did, because I just blurted it out. Carlos turned white, and Mom looked raging mad.
What a lame thing to say, Audrey. As if. Tell her, Papa. Papa, why do you look like that?
Oh, Matthew, I meant to tell you. On your 16th birthday. I promised I was going to, son.
Matthew looked stunned. Carlos walked over to him, but suddenly he just pushed him aside and ran out. Carlos went after him while Mom turned to me.
I raised you better than this, Audrey, but it seems you're more like your dad, hurting good people for no reason. Hurting your family. I'm so disappointed in you. Party's over, everyone.
As the guests started leaving, I ran to my room in tears. I felt terrible. Even if Matthew had read my diary, I'd done something 10 times worse. And the next day, I was back to being the alien of the house. Nobody was talking to me, and I deserved it. Matthew wouldn't even look at me in school. Anytime I went near him, he walked the other way. I tried for days to make it up to him. One evening, I sneaked into his room, finished his history paper, and left it on his desk. When he came home, he took one look at it, tore it up, and threw it in the trash. Then I had an idea for a gift that I was sure would make him forgive me. I used all my savings to get him a signed basketball from his favorite player. But when I looked into his room later, I was horrified to find him slashing it with a paper cutter. Oh my God, what are you doing? This was signed by...
I don't care. I just want you to stop doing things for me and stay out of my face.
How do I make you believe that I'm really sorry, Matthew? I'll say it in Spanish. Lo siento mucho.
There's nothing you can ever say or do that will make things okay. Now please, get lost.
It just looked like things were ruined between us for good. But one evening, I was walking a few blocks away from our house when I saw 2 boys wearing masks drag Matthew into an alley and start beating him up. I charged at them while screaming, and with the baseball bat I had, I hit one of the boys straight in the knee while the other one ran away. Leo, don't you dare touch my brother again, estúpida. I left him there crying on the ground and helped Matthew up. He leaned on me as we walked back home. And as soon as we entered, Mom and Carlos cried out.
Oh my God, what happened?
Papa, I'm fine, really. Thanks to Audrey. But why were you going around with a baseball bat anyway?
I've been following you everywhere for days, Matthew. Leo came up to me a week ago and said he would do something to make you pay for exposing him at his party. I knew you wouldn't really listen to me, so I had to do something. I couldn't let you get hurt. I've done a pretty good job of that myself. Suddenly, Carlos stepped forward and hugged me.
Mija amor, you saved my son today, and I want to forget everything else. I know you didn't mean those things.
And I'm okay about knowing about the adoption, Audrey. It came as a shock, but Dad and I have talked a lot about it since, and I'm fine. It doesn't really change anything. You don't always have to be related to be family.
I understand that now, and I'm so happy Mom brought me to you guys. I'm sorry about everything. And Carlos, you're the dad every girl wants to have. I love you! Carlos had tears and hugged me. Mom did too.
Don't forget me.
Hi, I'm Zelda from Washington, D.C. Before we start the story, to like and subscribe. My brother Ryan has always been there for me. When I was clumsy and dropped my ice cream, he got me a new one. When I fell, he picked me up. And when I watched a scary movie, he covered my eyes. And when he had to go somewhere and leave me alone. I want Ryan! On my birthdays, He always gave me the best presents. One time, he even paid the zoo to let me meet the giraffes and elephants. Mom told me he worked all summer to afford it, since he was so cool, brave, and awesome. You'd think he'd want to be an astronaut when he grew up, or a lion tamer, or a dinosaur catcher. It's a thing, look it up, but no, because her mom had to support us both by herself. Ever since he was little, his dream was to buy her a house one day and be rich enough that she wouldn't have to work anymore. That, and take me on a grand adventure, which was my dream. Yeah, my brother's better than yours. Deal with it. Ryan got a super cool Mustang. He would always pick me up after school. And of course, all the girls swooned, and every single one of the boys was jealous of him. I was the most popular girl in school, without even trying.
What kind of music does he like?
How can he afford such a cool car? Is he rich?
Does he have a girlfriend?
Take it easy, girls. I'll tell you everything you want to know. My brother works for NASA. He's an engineer. He's saving up to buy my mom a house. No girlfriend. If he had one, I would be the first to know. And as for music, he and I listen to the same kind synth. The girls are always asking questions about you. They're all in love.
What do you tell them?
Just the usual. It's not like you're a mystery or anything.
They don't need to know my business next. Time anyone asks, tell them you don't know.
What? Why?
Look, NASA is secretive. I can't tell everyone about what I do there. The government doesn't want anyone to know. I wish I could tell you more, but I can't. Actually, we really can't talk about it at all. I've already told you too much. Just be cool about it, okay?
What? No, I want to know everything. Tell me immediately.
Maybe someday I'll be able to explain. But for now, keep everything I said between us.
Ryan, that's not fair.
Life's not fair. Here we are. Go on. I have to go back to work. I'll see you on your birthday.
My birthday's next week. I have school tomorrow. You have to pick me up.
Oh, right.
Ryan, I'm worried. You're acting weird.
Don't worry. Little Z.I. can handle myself.
He dropped me off and drove away like he always did. Except this time, something felt different.
Government jobs are very hush-hush. I'm sure he's perfectly safe. Please respect his wishes and just leave him alone. Okay, honey?
He forgot my birthday. He never forgets my birthday.
He's been a little distracted lately. Just a little dressed, but he's okay. I promise.
But I knew Ryan more than anyone, and he seemed worried. The next day, I waited outside our house for him to pick me up like he always did. But this time, he didn't show up.
OMG, what happened? Didn't your brother pick you up?
No, and he didn't call either. Something's wrong. I texted him all day, but there was no response. After school, with all the girls waiting to see him like they always did, I stood at the curb looking right-left, waiting, calling. And yeah, you guessed it, he didn't show up. My brother, who had been there for me since the day I was born, was now missing. Mom, I can't find Ryan anywhere. He won't answer his phone, and he didn't pick me up today.
Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you he texted last night and said his phone's dying. He'll be getting a new one soon, but he won't be able to reach us for a few days.
Why didn't he tell me he was acting strange yesterday in the car? Something is going on with him. What if they heard us?
Who?
The government. What if they listened to our conversation? And now...
Honey, you're just so used to him being around, and now you're extra worried. This is probably the longest he's been away from you since he graduated college, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's strange that he didn't text me when he texted you. And why didn't he pick me up?
Maybe he had car trouble and couldn't call you? Don't worry, your brother can take care of himself. He always has.
Why wasn't Mom more worried? Everything felt wrong. Was I just being paranoid? She left in a hurry to go to work, and I was alone with my thoughts. Everything Mom said was true. But then again, he really was acting weird yesterday. And just because Mom got a text from his phone doesn't mean it was really him. I had to be sure. I rushed to the bus stop and went to the only place I knew I could get some answers. NASA. I would say he was an engineer, just like he told us. So they wouldn't suspect I knew anything more, which I guess I didn't really. I couldn't believe the giant space shuttle and huge NASA logo out front. This place was intense. At the front desk, I asked if I could speak to my brother.
What's his name, darling?
I told her and waited while she was on the phone, while she talked to the person on the other line. She looked at me as if there was something she didn't want me to know.
Sorry, sweetie, no one here has that name.
That's when I saw two men in black suits and sunglasses at the end of the hall looking at me. Or were they looking at me? Maybe they were just waiting for someone. I didn't want to find out, so I hurried out of there. I had no idea what was going on. It didn't make sense unless they really didn't want anyone to know where he worked because he was part of some top-secret mission. Without any other choice, I decided there was only one more place I could go to try to find him and find some answers. His apartment. I had only been there one time when I was about to move in a year ago, but I had written down the address. The building was super tall and fancy. I ran to the door and pressed the number to his unit when an old woman answered. I asked if my brother lived there, thinking maybe she was the maid.
No, he doesn't live here. Sorry.
My head was spinning. What the heck was going on? I saw my brother almost every day since we were little. I knew him, didn't I? A black SUV parked right behind me on the curb. I couldn't see through the tinted windows. I ran. Just then, I got a text from Ryan. All it said was an address that I didn't recognize. I tried to call, but there was no answer. What if it wasn't really him? I could be walking right into a trap. I got on the bus and headed that way. I couldn't go to the police yet. I had nothing to report. But what if I was going into a trap? But he was my brother, my protector. I had to try whatever it was I was heading into. I had to be brave. The sun went down the street of the address was dark. My mom would never let me come here alone. Then I found it. A broken down old motel. I climbed the steps and knocked on the door, my hands shaking. It opened, and I saw a beautiful young woman standing in front of me.
Zelda?
Who are you?
I'm May, your brother's girlfriend. Come in.
I walked into the small room and saw Ryan sitting there, his head down like he was crying. I ran and hugged him. I'm so glad you're okay. I've been looking everywhere for you. What's going on? I went to your work, to your house.
I lied, Z. I don't work for NASA and I don't live in that nice apartment building. I've been living here. When I showed it to you, I was a real estate agent, but I was terrible and I got fired. Now I work at a rental car place. The Mustang is theirs. My boss caught me using it last night and fired me.
But why did you lie? I thought we were best friends.
We are. I was ashamed. You always thought I was so cool you looked up to me. I said I would buy Mom a house, and I can't even afford to pay my own rent. She has to help me. I wanted to still be that big brother for you. The one you looked up to.
You are my big brother. Of course I still look up to you. You're my whole world. I don't care what you do for work.
See, Ryan. Zelda, I told him you'd say that he didn't want us to meet because he didn't want me to lie to you. But I'm glad you're here now, and I'm so sorry. But Zelda, we need your help.
No, we can't ask her to do that. She could get caught. She could go to jail.
That's when they told me what Ryan had done. I was in total shock. My brother was so angry at his boss when he was fired that before he left, he snuck into the office and stole money from the safe. You did what?
I know it was stupid. It was a mistake. The security guard is there now. He knows me.
When they open tomorrow, they'll see the money's gone and your brother will be on the video. We only have until 7 a.m.
Before I go to jail and my life is ruined.
My heart was pounding my hands, sweating. I couldn't believe this was happening. I know he said he was angry, but this? I don't understand. That's not you. Why did you do it?
I wanted to pay back Mom for all the money she let me borrow. I'll go. I'll put it back.
No. Zelda, if the security guard ever sees him, he'll be caught. If he sees you, he won't know who you are. You can run.
But this is my mistake. I'll face the consequences myself.
I wouldn't help you steal money, but we're not stealing it, we're putting it back. So I'll help you because you've always helped me. Yes, I knew it was dangerous. I knew I could get into serious trouble. But all he wanted to do now was make things right. He drew a map of the office and explained to me exactly how to get in and out. The problem, of course, was the guard, and the fact that he had been caught on tape, which meant I would have to delete it. I had no idea how, but he wrote it all down, along with a combination to the safe on a piece of paper. Why not just send it to my phone?
You can't take your phone. If they suspect you, they could. Use it to see that you were here. I'll call Mom and tell her you're sleeping here.
So, my mom knew he'd been lying. That's why she wasn't worried.
Here, the money is in this purse. Just pretend it's yours and take my hoodie to cover your head.
I left the apartment, following the directions he gave, until finally I was outside, inside the office. The guard was outside the gate. There was no way around him. My first thought was to cause a distraction, but there was nothing anywhere. So I just walked right up to him. Sir, please, can you help me?
What are you doing out here at night, miss?
I forgot my phone in the car I rented. Everything I have is in there.
Can it wait till tomorrow? I'm not supposed to let anyone.
I can't. He took pity on me and let me in. He asked which car, and I pointed to a random one, getting ready to cry again when he didn't find it. And that's exactly what happened. Can I use the bathroom? In the stall. I checked the paper Ryan gave me. I had to climb into the vent to get to the office. I knew the guard would get suspicious, but there was nothing else I could do. I just had to hope he was too uncomfortable to go into the women's room. Before I put the money back, I wanted to make sure the video of my brother was deleted. So I went to the computer. There was a password, but Ryan had written it down on the where was it? It was gone. The door flew open, and the security guard aimed his flashlight at me.
Come with me, young miss.
I failed. There was nothing I could do now. He let me out, and at the gate, I saw the black SUV, and from inside, a man in a dark suit and sunglasses was waiting for me. What was happening? When I got close, the man smiled and took his sunglasses off. It was Ryan.
Happy birthday, little Z. How'd you like your adventure?
But my birthday
is next week? I know. Then it wouldn't be a surprise, would it?
I'm pretty sure this would still be a surprise. Ryan told me. He did work at NASA, and he owned the car rental place because 6 months ago he invented something for the government, and now he was a billionaire. What about May?
She's my friend from work. If I was dating someone, you'd be the first to know. Why do you think she likes me?
But your apartment.
I moved out 2 months ago because I bought a house.
Wow, you got your own house?
No, that one's yours and Mom's mine is that one.
Mom came out from inside, smiling and waving.
Thanks for trying to save me, little sis, my protector.
I was happy. He really was the best brother ever, except for one thing. You made me walk to school in the rain.
Hi, I'm Emery, and this is my story. But before I continue, please like and subscribe. When I was a kid, my parents always fought a lot. Mom got so fed up that she yanked me out of bed one night and snuck me out the door. Mom, I'm sleepy. I want to go to bed.
Shh. Quiet.
The next thing you know, we'd moved to a tiny apartment in a strange town, and I hated it. I screamed and cried for Mom to take us back home. Take me back! This is whack! I tried reaching out to my dad, but he was always too busy. That made me sad. But Mom found ways to cheer me up. Eventually, I got used to our new place, and hanging out with Mom was pretty cool. After a while, Mom met someone new. Soon they were married, and we moved into a new house. My stepdad was nice, but his daughter was a witch.
Hey, Naomi, welcome your new mom and stepsister.
Welcome them. You, Dad, they're poor. Why are we keeping them here and feeding them? They're disgusting and gross.
Haha, she's just kidding. She's a little shy. She's a sweetheart once you get to know her.
Naomi was the worst. She threw ketchup in my face, turned the lights off when I was reading, tossed my clothes out the window, and stole all my toys. I tried to tell my mom what was going on.
Hey babe, we're guests here. Naomi is a bit spoiled, but we have to learn to accept her.
Thank God Naomi and I didn't go to the same school. Naomi went to an expensive school for brats, and I begged my mom and stepdad to let me stay at my old school. But a few years later, things took a turn. My stepdad's company lost a ton of money and he couldn't keep up with the bills.
Girls, money is tight, so we'll have to enroll both of you in public school.
Public school? No!
Naomi threw the biggest tantrum and refused to eat for a week. Though I caught her sneaking cookies from the kitchen at night. On the first day of school, Naomi acted like a total spoiled brat.
Hey everyone! You may see this girl talking to me, but that doesn't mean we're related. She's just our maid.
No, she's our maid.
No, she's our maid.
No, she is our maid.
No, she's our maid.
Naomi and I fought all the time. We shouted at each other in the hallway, had a food fight in the cafeteria, and one time during science class, we started shoving each other and accidentally hurt the teacher who was trying to separate us. She ended up with a broken nose. The kids thought we were insane. Neither of us had any friends. I mean, I couldn't blame them. Naomi was a crazy witch and I'm cool, but shy and weird and insecure and invisible. So yeah, after weeks of being outcasts, we grew a bit closer. Just a bit. Because we were lonely, and we only had each other. Then one day in first grade, our parents sat us down to give us some news.
We're gonna have a baby.
Oh really? That's cool!
A baby? Why would you go and do a stupid thing like that?
The baby came and my parents were so happy.
A beautiful little boy.
Isn't he precious? Let's call him Sam.
I fell in love with Sam immediately, even though he was annoying. He cried a lot and peed all over the place. Naomi avoided Sam like the plague. She'd lock herself in her room and only came out to eat.
Look at his stupid, dirty face. Oh my God. Why is he throwing food everywhere?
I played with Sam every day.
You're so good with him. Honey, could you watch Sam while Dad and I run some errands?
Sure, no problem. As time went on, Mom and Dad started leaving him with me all the time. Eventually, I was Sam's permanent babysitter. When Sam turned 2, he turned into a maniac. He drew on the walls with crayons, smashed an expensive vase, and poured milk in my dad's office drawer. And they blamed me every time.
That vase cost a fortune. I'm taking it out of your allowance.
But it's not my fault.
I told you so.
Told me what?
That the brat was a bad idea. It's only gonna get worse.
And Naomi was right. One day, I had a huge chemistry test and told my parents way in advance that I needed to study. But they still shoved Sam in my face and just left. I'd had enough. I dropped Sam off in Naomi's room and headed out the door.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm done with this family. I'm out of here.
You can't just leave me with this thing.
Watch me. Look, Sammy, she has cookies. Sam grabbed Naomi and I walked out the door.
Ah, no, get away. Leave me alone. Help.
I hopped on the bus and went straight to my dad's. He was out of town when I got there, so his maid let me in. For the first time in a long time, I had peace and quiet. My mom and stepdad freaked out when they found out I'd left, but I refused to come back. In school the next day, Naomi ran up to me looking crazy.
I can't take it. Please come back home.
I thought you hated me?
I do, but Sam's a demon. He tore up all my clothes and flushed my makeup down the toilet.
Sounds like you're getting a taste of your own medicine. I turned to walk away, but then Naomi started bawling like a big baby.
Please, I'll do anything. Just come back home.
Okay, maybe I'll come back, but on one condition. You have to do what I say when I ask.
No way. I'm not your maid.
You won't be my maid, you'll be my assistant.
That's even worse.
Take it or leave it. Naomi reluctantly agreed. But even if she hadn't, I'd have moved back anyway because I missed my little Sam. The thought of him being ignored by my shallow parents and selfish Naomi made me sick to my stomach. I moved back in, and whenever our parents left us with Sam, I'd set up a schedule, so Naomi and I shared the responsibilities. Things were great for a while, but they took a turn. When Sam turned 10, he stole my mom's diamond ring and gave it to his classmate to impress her.
A pretty ring for a pretty girl?
Are you crazy? I can't take this.
Sam got so mad he punched the girl in the face. Then he sold mom's ring to his friend.
I'll give it to you for $50.
40!
Deal!
One day, Sam's teacher called my parents in for a meeting. Of course, they were too busy to go and sent me and Naomi instead.
We came because our parents have leukemia. Oh my god.
No, she means anemia.
No, I think I meant amnesia. They're getting old and crazy.
They're just sick, and we came instead of them. Can you tell us what the problem is?
Sam gave one of his classmates a black eye. He broke a window, and he's been terrorizing the other students.
When we got home, I went straight to Sam's room. We need to talk about what's going on with you in school.
I'm busy.
If you keep this up, you might get expelled.
Get out!
Sam slammed the door in my face. He was very stubborn, but I wanted to help him. When my mom and stepdad came back that night, Naomi and I told them everything.
It's those mean kids, they hate me. And they're always making fun of me because I don't have nice things.
Oh, darling, we're so sorry.
We'll buy you new clothes.
Then Mom took Sam on a shopping spree. I couldn't believe they fell for his act. Later that night, my parents went out of town for a business dinner, and Naomi and I were watching Avatar World videos in my room when Sam appeared out of nowhere.
Hey, stupid witches, you're gonna pay for telling on me.
Get out of the way, psycho! We're trying to watch TV!
Sam pulled out a huge jar of crickets from behind his back and smashed it onto the floor. The crickets landed in our hair and all over our clothes.
Ha ha ha! Get them, my pretties!
A couple of months later, Mom and stepdad called us into the living room to tell us we were moving into a brand new, fancy house.
So wait, we're rich again?
Yes, we have twice as much money as we had before.
Thank God! I hated being poor.
Now I can go to a fancy college.
Only the best for my daughter.
A month later, Naomi left for college in another city. I could have gone away too, but I was too worried about Sam. So I got enrolled in a college close to home. But soon after, my stepdad enrolled Sam in an expensive private school, and he started hanging out with these spoiled rich kids. I had to make sure that he didn't get into some big trouble. In my sophomore year, I was reading in the park one day when suddenly I spotted a big dog running at crazy speed with a guy my age trying to grab his leash. His name was Alex, and he was a senior in my university. I gave him my hoodie, and we ended up talking for a while. I hadn't even realized 2 hours had gone by. Oh shoot, I gotta go. I gotta check in on my little brother.
So how? How do I get your hoodie back to you? Maybe I could take you out for dinner tomorrow?
Oh, I'm sorry, but with the university and some things at home, I really don't have time to date.
Gotcha. Well, here's my number. Just let me know where I can drop it then.
He started walking away, and so did I. But a part of me felt like I was doing the wrong thing. Hey, wait! How about a coffee tomorrow?
Sounds like a good place to start.
Alex and I started dating, and being with him just made me happy. For the first time, it felt like someone was noticing what I needed and was taking care of me. But things at home with Sam just kept getting worse. He was skipping classes and getting detention all the time. And then some creepy guys started coming around the house looking for Sam when my parents weren't home. When I asked him who they were, he just told me to mind my business. Then one night, Sam came home with a bruised face. Are you okay? What's going on?
I'm fine, sis. I can take care of myself.
Sam, I can't be your babysitter forever. I have a life of my own, and one day I'll just leave.
Then leave. My life, my choices. You can't change someone who doesn't want to change.
Then he just hugged me and cried. The next morning I tried to talk to him, but he was already gone. I'm worried about Sam. I think something's going on with him.
You worry too much, honey. Sam's fine.
Have you seen his face?
He said he got hurt during football practice.
Soon after I graduated, Alex proposed. And I was over the moon! I'd have to move out, but I would only be 10 minutes away from Sam. Not that he seemed to care much either way. And on my wedding day, Sam was nowhere to be found. I kept calling him, but I couldn't get through. And we couldn't postpone the ceremony any longer. I felt so upset that he had missed this. But 2 hours later, I finally got a panicked call from Sam asking me to pick him up from some bad neighborhood. You're not a baby anymore. You just ruined one of the most important days of my life. I've always been there for you, and you couldn't even be there for me, even today. I started to give up hope of fixing him. I was fighting a battle alone, a battle that wasn't mine, and my parents just made things worse. Sam failed high school, but my stepdad paid the school board to give him passing grades. It made me so mad, but I had no say in the matter. Then one day, the company I worked for gave me an amazing job promotion if I moved to California. It was a great opportunity, but I felt unsure. Alex supported me either way, but I tossed and turned all night, thinking about what to do, and finally called Naomi.
You've got one life, Emery. You can either live it for Sam or live it for yourself.
Sam had started interning at his dad's firm, but I observed him for some weeks and saw that he still had the same kind of friends and was still blowing money and partying the same way. And I finally made my decision.
What? You're going to California? That's across the country. I need you here, Emery.
No, not really. You only need me around to clean up your messes. But I'm done doing that. Sam, you were right. You can't change someone who doesn't want to change.
Emery, please. You're all I have.
You've got Mom and Dad, and they'll take care of you in their own way. You're their kid. I just can't be your parent anymore.
But you're my big sister.
And I'll always be there for you as that. So when you decide to fix your ways, come and see me, okay? I love you, Sam, but I'm leaving. It's time.
My name is Annie, and my dream is to be a screenwriter. Unfortunately, I wasn't there yet, but I had the most incredible boyfriend, Sam Mitchell, one of the most famous actors of our generation. But you're breaking up with me. But why? I thought everything was perfect.
Perfect? This was never perfect. I'm done with this whole play. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
After I got myself together, I made a decision. I spent every penny I'd saved to book myself the getaway of my dreams. Aspen, a wintry wonderland, perfect for forgetting Sam Mitchell. But then I got the shock of my life. No freaking way.
Sammy, help the poor girl.
I got it.
Annie, what are you doing here?
Sammy, who's your friend?
This is Annie, a production assistant from set.
Great to meet you.
Meredith.
So, are you two dating? Thankfully, the horrible encounter was about to end.
Where to?
Snowden Suites.
No way. Us too.
The trip of my dreams was quickly becoming the trip of my nightmares.
Omji, let's share a cab. We'll cover it, don't worry.
Before I could say a word, I was crammed shoulder to shoulder in the cab between my ex and his new girlfriend.
Oh hey, that's my new single, Turn It Up. Oh my god.
You're Meredith Rogers.
Yeah, Want an autograph?
I did. I really did. If Sam Mitchell was the most popular actor of our generation, then Meredith Rogers was the most popular singer, but I stayed strong. When we finally reached the resort, all of my worries faded away.
Wow. Coming, Annie?
You go ahead. Sam Mitchell and I made awkward eye contact, but nothing would ruin this trip for me. Not even him and his mega pop star, whose annoyingly nice girlfriend. After nearly freezing to death to make sure I wouldn't run into Sam Mitchell and Meredith, I finally went inside. Checking in, suddenly I saw the cutest concierge imaginable, Eddie.
What's your name?
Annie.
Get lost in the snow? Annie?
Do you really want to know?
Of course.
I'm avoiding my ex and his new girlfriend. They checked in before me.
Wait, Sam Mitchell and Meredith Rogers? That's incredibly sucky. Totally sucky.
This was supposed to be my time to forget him and, well, guess that's not happening.
Yes, it is, 'cause I'm upgrading you to the presidential suite.
I can't afford that.
Free of charge. Nobody's booked there for a while anyway.
This cute guy I just met was being so nice to me. Maybe my luck was turning around. Thank you, Eddie. Maybe the trip could be saved. After all, it was a huge resort, right? Wrong.
Sorry.
Everywhere I went, there they were. It was like they were stalking me. Even when they weren't there, they were still haunting me. I couldn't take it anymore.
Whoa, careful. You seem like you've got something on your mind. It wouldn't happen to do with one of our 2 celebrity guests, would it?
Why ever would you think that?
Just a suspicion. I just got out of a relationship myself.
Really?
Here. The perfectly golden marshmallow.
For me?
Who else?
This guy was so sweet and so cute. Why did you break up?
She cheated.
That's terrible.
You got a little.
That's so embarrassing.
Nah. It's cute.
Things with Eddie were just easy. We talked all night about everything, from the silly.
I've always secretly wished I had one of those silly hats with a poop ball on top.
To the serious I want to write for TV, but nobody will give me a chance. Earlier that morning, I'd been devastated over Sam Mitchell. And now, as the night ended, I felt myself wishing it wouldn't.
You're sweet. Lady.
Such a gentleman.
You know, I haven't had this much fun just talking in ever.
Me neither.
I don't want to cross any lines, but I would really like to kiss you.
I'd like that. It was like fireworks. Everything I ever want her.
Have a good night, Annie.
You too, Eddie. That night, I slept like a baby and didn't think about my ex once. The next day, I couldn't wait to see Eddie. What special activities are there today?
So many. Oh
no. Was he going to take it back? Did he regret that we kissed?
There's somebody coming for the presidential suite tonight. I'm gonna have to move you back to your original room.
Oh, that's totally fine.
I'm really sorry.
You're sweet to worry. It's really okay. I'll go move my stuff over. I really didn't mind changing room. The suite was nice while it lasted until...
Oh, hey neighbor.
Don't panic. It's not too bad. But then I realized I could hear them through the vents.
This is the sweetest 1-year anniversary ever.
Anything for you, baby.
Wait, 1-year anniversary. That means he cheated for over a year. 12 months, 365 days. How could I have been so stupid?
Hey, you aren't stupid. You loved him.
Yeah, well, I feel pretty stupid. He's a huge celebrity and I'm a nobody. I should have known.
You need to cut yourself some slack.
That was true. It wasn't just me he'd fooled, but that didn't make it feel any better.
When my girlfriend cheated on me, you know what helped? Closure.
Like cussing them out?
No. Just having an honest conversation to try to understand what happened.
I never want to see his stupid face ever again.
That's the hurt talking. Trust me, if you chat with him, I bet you'll have an easier time moving on. No matter what he says, just say okay and walk away.
Okay, and walk away.
And then how about I book us something nice for this evening once I get off work?
Deal. I found Sam Mitchell in the ski slopes, and I hate how beautiful he looked. We need to talk. Why did you cheat on me? Sam Mitchell looked at me like a deer in the headlights.
What? Why would you think that?
Look, I don't care. I know you're here for your 1-year anniversary. I just want to know why. For a second, I thought he'd stay in denial, but then he sighed.
We met for her music video last year, and we just connected. Like, what we had was great, but there was a lot of stuff I couldn't explain. Pressure of being famous, and she just got it. And she was exciting and fun, and I don't know. Weren't you bored in our relationship too?
Bored?
I mean, yeah. It was like I was always taking you to my events, introducing you to my friends. Who's just boring? We're at different levels. You know what I mean.
It took every ounce of strength I had not to throw a hot chocolate in his face, but instead, okay.
That's it, Annie. That's it. Aren't you upset?
He was absolutely shocked at my response. If there was one thing I knew about Sam Mitchell, it was that he always wanted what he couldn't have. And it was incredibly satisfying to show him he'd never have me. Plus, I had a date to get to. Eddie surprised me with a romantic sleigh ride, something Sam Mitchell would never do.
We just have to wait for the other couple.
Then guess who showed up? You.
You.
Is there a problem?
Yeah, we'll just take the next one.
No, it's fine.
You sure?
I promise. I had decided the best revenge was not being the awkward one. I'd show him. I moved on just as quickly.
Okay.
The sleigh started moving as we began our romantic ride. I cuddled up with Eddie, almost giggling with glee when I saw Sam Mitchell's jealous face, and Meredith noticed.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, it's
great. Some people think it's awkward to be on a romantic sleigh ride with their ex, but I'm totally good.
Ex? But I thought you were a pa?
I was that too. We dated for 3 years.
Sammy, you didn't tell me that.
Must have slipped my mind.
When we arrived at the Christmas village, stuff between Sam Mitchell and Meredith was obviously awkward, but I just leaned into it. This is so romantic, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm glad you think so.
The night was perfect, the Christmas village was adorable, and Eddie was the perfect gentleman.
Want some roasted nuts?
Perfect. So then, of course, Sam Mitchell had to ruin it.
You look really cute tonight.
Thanks.
Are you cold? You can have my jacket.
Of course he would try to flirt with me now that he couldn't have me. I would have pitied him if I hadn't seen the look on Meredith's face. The ride back was awkward for them.
Why don't you make your own movie?
Do you have any idea how hard that is?
So I bet you could do it. You need to have more faith in yourself. Annie, take life by the horn.
I'm more of a go-with-the-flow kind of girl.
Take a leap of faith.
But once I went to bed...
Meredith, don't go.
You're not over her. I'm not going to be your second choice.
Wait.
They broke up? I can't wait for sledding tonight.
I'm so sorry. My boss asked me to work the night shift, and I can't say no.
It's okay. Solo sledding. It is like a freaking mosquito. Sam Mitchell found me again.
Annie, wait. I've been thinking. I made a mistake.
Which one?
About us. I should have never cheated, Annie.
Obviously.
No, I mean it. I messed up. Take me back. You know, I'm an idiot sometimes. A lot of times. But we're good together. And maybe I could even get you a job writing for my show next season.
In our entire relationship, he'd never offered to help me with my career. You'd really do that?
Of course, baby. I love you.
No, we're over. But it was too late.
Annie?
Eddie, let me explain.
You don't need to.
Wait.
No, Annie, I just told you that I got cheated on, and now you go and do this? Do me a favor, leave me alone.
Don't. By the time my last day at the resort rolled around, I was more alone than I'd ever been. He avoided me my whole last day, but I left him a present. On the trip back home, I was replaying everything in my head, and I thought back to Eddie's advice. Take a leap of faith. I had nothing to lose, so why not go for it? I quit my job and shot my own movie. It was hard, but I was proud. And I even made it into a film festival. I sent Eddie an invitation, not to win him back, but to say thank you. I was finally secure in myself, alone. I was surprised at how sad I was when he didn't show. I was sitting alone in the theater, savoring the stillness after the crowd had left, when I saw him. You came.
Of course I did. It was, wow.
Where have you been?
My flight got delayed, and by the time I got here, they already shut the door, but I snuck up to watch it in the projection booth.
I wanted to explain about that night, and it meant nothing at all.
I was thinking something warm, somewhat quiet, just the two of us.
Sure, I'd love to.